Hello everyone, today I'm here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, outside of their Chuck E. Cheese. Now there are actually two Chuck E. Cheese locations in the city of Philadelphia, one on the south side of the city on Snyder Avenue, and then one on the north side, which is this one here on Roosevelt Boulevard. Now I decided to come out here today because I'm sure everybody knows that the Philadelphia Eagles are the 2025 Super Bowl champions for the NFL, and I wanted to honor that by coming out here and giving you guys a store tour. This store has a lot of history. Chuck E. Cheese also did a wager this year where if the Chiefs won the Super Bowl, they were going to rename these locations Chuck E. Chiefs, and if the Eagles won the Super Bowl, they were going to rename the Kansas City locations Chuck Eagles Cheese, and of course the Philadelphia stores won that bet, so they didn't have to rename their store. But Chuck E. Cheese also did update their social media and their website with the Chuck Eagles Cheese name, so that's all kind of been updated there throughout the company. They also have a lot of different exterior signs. So this is on the side of a shopping center, so they have like the main shopping center's over here out to the front, and then the Chuck E. Cheese is kind of off to the side. So they have the big sign here, they have the 2.0 Chuck there, and they have another smaller sign there that says Chuck E. Cheese, and they have this over here, this really cool arrow sign, which is probably unique to this location. It has the 2.0 stuff on it, but it still has the arrow, which is really cool. Now the reason they have that arrow is because the entrance is all the way down there. You either have to go down the stairs or down the ramp to get into the store. And then you can see those are the doors right there. So it's a long way down. There's a better look at that sign. And then they also have another arrow sign over here around the back of the shopping center, which I will show right now. You can see the side of it. And then it just says Chuck E. Cheese entrance, and this one's kind of a mix of the old and the new logo because it has the drop shadow there like the old logo did. However, it is not possessive, so it is the new logo, but it's kind of a mix of both. So now let's go in there and check out the inside of the store. Alright, so let's start this tour off right here in the showroom. So front and center is the video wall, and then they have a 2019 model dance floor. Now the first thing I noticed is that the dance floor is very, very close to the video wall. Normally it's further back here, but it's very close to the video wall, so you get a big shot. And then also, this is the first time I've seen the new space graphics. It has Chucky and Munch here on it, and it works like the rest of the graphics, but it's a new space theme, so that's kind of fun. And then they have the character portraits here. And what's kind of cool about the character portraits is that they're the newer versions with the newer font. All 5 of them are like that. They have the 3 here on this side, and you can definitely tell the font is different. However, the rest of the posters in the store are the older posters. It's just the characters that are new. They also got new carpet, new benches, and new tables in this store. And then, as I pointed out, there's the party sign on the right side, and they have these big Bose speakers, so it's kind of loud in here, which I like here in the showroom, and they got good sound. And then back here they have the tables on both sides, and then they have tons of high top chairs and tables here on this side. Those are my plates. I have food on the way. They have sprinklers up here that kind of hang down from the ceiling tiles. That's kind of interesting. And then over here they did get new booths in this store as well. This was a 2021 2.0 remodel. We'll talk a little bit more about that in the history section, but they did get new booths. And then back behind there is the kiddie ride area behind the showroom, but we'll take a look at that later because there's kids there right now. So let's do the regular game room first because there's nobody here. So they have Shooting Mania and Corvette Dragster, Sonic Spinner, which I don't see too much. That's a fun one. They have Tower Crane, Barrel of Monkeys, Crazy Tower. They have the all-you-can-play piece with the Chucky silhouette there. And then here along this wall, they have a little corner back here that's kind of covered. It's just an angled wall, there's no door there or anything. And then they have Water Gun Fun, Rabbit's Hollywood, Dog Pounder, Beanbag Toss, NBA Hoops, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, Alley Roller Classics, 2-Minute Drill, Baseball Pro, NBA Game Time, and Dino Pop. Now we've seen both of those. And they have Crossbow Master, Wheel of Fortune, Dead Storm Pirates, Flying Tickets, Teeter Totter Castle, Disney Crossy Road. Normally it's the regular one, but they have Disney here. Then they have these NOS racing games, and then back along this wall they have Big Win Super Spin, Full Tilt, Jelly Lab, Fishbowl Frenzy, and then the retro video game piece with more booths here. Then they have Fast and the Furious Supercars, Fruit Ninja FX, Avengers, TMNT, Polar Slide, Red Hot, Hollywood Reels. Now they do still have this token game here in this store. Now I've heard a lot of people saying that their stores are losing token games, so I'm going to try to get a couple tokens at every store I go to, because it seems like they're going to start phasing them out, especially 2024, so I definitely want to keep those. Then they have Space Invaders, Galaga Assault, Spider-Bot Bonus, Tippin' Blocks. I guess it's not called Spider-Bot Bonus, it's just called Spider-Bot, but it says bonus there at the top. I think that's my pizza that they just finished. So my buzzer's probably gonna start in a second. Then they have Red Hot. I showed Polar Slide already. I think I showed Red Hot already too. Then they have tons of tickets, FGT Out of Time, and fun photos. And I think that's about it for the game room, which is just in time because it's time for my food. Oh, and Slam a Winner, and Halo Fire Team Raven, and Whack and Win, and Fishbowl Frenzy. I mean, Harpoon Lagoon. That's it. All right, here's my pizza. I decided to get stuffed crust with mushrooms. This is my first time trying Chuck E. Cheese pizza. I've been to 49 locations at this point, and I've never had the pizza, so today is going to be the day. All right, so my overall view of the pizza, it was okay. I really like that stuffed crust, but the pizza itself, the crust was too thin for me, so that was my main problem with it. I don't know if that's something I would get all the time. It wasn't my favorite kind of pizza. I'm not a big pizza fan as it is, and then definitely not one with crust that thin. But I can definitely see why people like it, though. It's definitely a quality product. It's not like recycled or anything like that. So they did get some new LED panel lights in this part of the store here, where the ceiling gets a little higher, but most of the store has the older fluorescent lights, which I'm sure were installed during the 2005 remodel, which we'll talk about during the history part, but they got a few new lights over there, though. You can definitely tell they're brighter than the others. All right, let's take a look at this side of the showroom now. We saw that side, and we saw the game room, so now we gotta take a look at this side and the kiddie ride area. So right here, they have the Starco racing game. Then they have this small air hockey table for the kids. They have Hammer 2. There's Avenger Chuck right there. And then they have this Casey Cobra. Then over here, this looks like the SpongeBob Order Up. Yep, it is. Then they have Whack'em Funky Gators, Bike Rally right here, Nicktoons Nitro, which is a cool one. They got the Chuck E. Cheese racing car, the High Five game, Duo Drive, Octonauts, Ice Age, and Photo Ride. And there's Chuck, and they did put the Rockstar design on him there. Now let's come up here again. They added off-road to the show tape again. I've seen this many times, but it wasn't an evergreen until recently. Then on this side, they have the other two of the character pieces, and both also have the new font. And then they have the Rockstar Ticket Blaster right here. And then they have this little section back here, and they have some more booths. These have the outlet charging stations. They have a couple more high-top tables, and then they have the 5 Chucky silhouette piece back here as well. I think that's their Chucky room here at this store. All right, now here on the left side of the showroom, next to the kiddie ride area, they have the Where a Kid Can Be a Kid photo prop. They have the restrooms arrow sign, and they have the signature dough made fresh by hand right here sign. It's a little bigger than the square, it's a rectangle. And they have the small Pasquale's Kitchen sign. They have the Thirst Station sign with the new wood floors and the caution wet floor sign down there. And they have a salad bar, and then this is something I've never seen before. They have the large Pasquale's Pizzeria sign. Now, this was part of the older remodels, however they stopped doing this. They just used the Pasquale's Kitchen sign. However, they have it here, which is kind of cool. It's above the salad bar, and then that's where you pick up the food right there next to the salad bar. And then here by the prize counter, they have the U1 sign, and then they have tons of cotton candy. And then here's a quick shot of their prize counter. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 of the Squishmallows No Jasper or Pasquale, and then there is the part down there. The restrooms are here by the front of the store. They just have the regular restroom sign and the older men's and women's signs from 2.0. Over here, this is the third time I've seen this trash can. They have the Trash Buster. I've also seen this at Roanoke, Virginia, and Edison, New Jersey. Yeah, the ceilings are very low in here, and that is one thing that is very noticeable, the fact that there are no 2.0 TV rings in this store. There's just not enough ceiling height for them, so they don't have them here. This store is so low to the ground. I think there's something probably above this, for the fact that you have to walk down steps, and then the ceilings are very low. There's probably something above here. There's all these weird doors and different places too, which is kind of interesting. They just have these little weird spots where they put doors. The new walk-around version of Join the Party is in the show tape now. This removes the animatronic programming because they do not put it in the new version when they changed the music video. They did the same thing for some of the other, like Trick or Treat, for example. But this wasn't programmed for legacy stores anyway, and then the others, there's only like 8 or something left that actually perform this song anyway. So, I mean, it's not a big deal, but yeah. I like the walk-arounds for the fact that how they look on the video walls. I think they're better suited for the video wall than the puppets. However, I also like the puppets at the same time. I don't know, it's different. I don't mind these new versions. At least they didn't add sound effects like they did for Friendship Never Ends. That was terrible, all the sound effects they put in there. But they didn't do that for this, so I do like that. This is definitely the same soundtrack. I'm playing Shooting Mania right now. I only need one more item, the cat, to get the bonus spin, and here comes the one I've been working on. So once that gets here, I'll start shooting that like crazy. Here we go. Oh, it's gonna make me go around again. That thing should be broken by this point, but it's just stubborn because it doesn't want me to win. All right, it's coming back again. Let's try again. There it is. So now I got to spin, and I want to get the cat because it's the most valuable one. But 25 isn't not bad. So that'll put that. Yeah. Got a good amount of tickets from this game. There it is. I got the red hot jackpot. Of course, I didn't do it on video, but I got all 6 in there. So that's 100 tickets here, which is very, very good. All right, let's do a history lesson now, and there's a lot to talk about here, so I'm super excited. So this store opened in August of 1982 as a Pizza Time Theater franchise. They had a balcony stage in here, and that balcony stage lasted up until 1988 when they replaced it with the C stage. And it's kind of cool to talk about these Pizza Time Theater stages because I don't get to talk about them that much. I've only been to 2 Pizza Time Theaters so far. The other one was Willowdale up in Canada, and now this is the second. So corporate then acquired this franchise in 1989. It's been corporate owned ever since. And then they got that 1988 remodel, which is very common for the show business and the Pizza Time theaters. A lot of those got this 1988 remodel. Then in the mid-90s, they got another remodel, the 90s remodel, which was also very common. And then they removed the C stage for a 2 stage. Now that was the first Munch's Make Believe Band stage they had in here because that was after concept unification. Their first 2 stages were before it. So then they had the 2 stage, and then that lasted up until the mid-2000s when they got the 2005 remodel. And then when they got the 2005 remodel, they removed the showroom walls and all that kind of stuff, and then they had the 2 stage relocated. Then the 2 stage in this location lasted all the way up until 2019 when this store sustained some flood damage and they had to remove it, and they replaced it with this 2019 model dance floor and circles of light monitor. Now they did not get full 2.0 when they had the flood. They just got the circles of light monitor and the dance floor, and the reason they got a circles of light monitor is because these ceilings are too low for the TVs, and this was before they started doing the video wall. So they would have done the 6 TVs up here, but it was too low for that because of, yeah, obviously. And then the circles of light monitor, I think, was technically the first video wall in a location because I think that really inspired these new video walls. Then in 2021, they got the full 2.0 remodel, and they did keep the circles of light monitor and the 2019 model dance floor though. However, this is clearly not a circles of light monitor, so very recently they replaced that with the official video wall that they use in all the locations, but they did keep the older dance floor still. And it was probably very recently because they have the newer font posters, which were a 2024 thing. So they probably got this last year or early this year. It's a very new thing. So yeah, that's about the history of this store. It's been here for over 40 years, which is incredible, and I'm super glad it's still here. It's very empty today, but it's a Tuesday morning. So, oh, I'm actually posting this on the same day it was filmed. So this is how, if you're watching this on the day it was posted, this is how the store is today. So that's kind of cool. I've never done that before. Most of my videos are filmed weeks or months in advance, but I wanted to get out here and then post it on the same day because of the Eagles winning the Super Bowl. So, yeah, that's the history of this store. Out in the lobby, they have the different lobby carpet. They have the mission statement here without the timeline attachment. There's no room for it. They have pretty basic laminated Philly no smoking sign. They have the older font good behavior guidelines. They have a 2.0 small Chuck logo on this side and the other side of the door. It looks just like that. They have their max occupancy sign, and they have the Have a Chucky Day green silhouette. All right, everyone, that about does it here from the Chuck E. Cheese on Roosevelt Boulevard here in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I hope you enjoyed. I will be doing Snyder Avenue just at another time. I gotta get home and edit this, so I won't have time to go down there today, but I will be doing that eventually. Thank you guys very much for 2,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.